Isopropyl alcohol. In 1920, Standard Oil Company, which is now known as Exxon, first produced isopropyl alcohol by hydrating propene. 3 carbon atoms of isopropyl alcohol are bonded together in a 3-carbon chain. The 2 carbon atoms at each end have 3 hydrogen atoms bonded to them, and the carbon atom in the middle has 1 hydrogen atom bonded to it and 1 hydroxyl group bonded to it. Isopropyl alcohol is a structural isomer of 1-propanol and ethyl methyl ether. Each of the skeletal structures of both of those are represented. Here are some graphics of the structure of isopropyl alcohol. Here's the skeletal structure, the 3D structure, and the zigzag structure. Isopropyl alcohol is a clear, flammable liquid that has a strong odor. If you've ever taken a whiff of rubbing alcohol, then you know exactly what strong odor I'm talking about. Isopropyl alcohol is miscible with water and most organic solvents, some of those including ethanol, ether, and chloroform. Isopropyl alcohol is not miscible with salt solutions and can be separated from aqueous solutions by adding salt, such as sodium chloride. This process is known as salting out. Secondary alcohols like isopropyl alcohol are oxidized to ketones, which is a simple compound that contains a carbonyl group. The oxidation of isopropyl alcohol by potassium dichromate gives acetone, which is the simplest ketone. Isopropyl alcohol is best known as rubbing alcohol, which is usually a 70% solution of isopropyl alcohol in water. Besides in rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol is also present in alcohol swabs, alcohol pads, and hand sanitizer that can disinfect minor cuts and wounds in order to avoid infection. It's also widely used as a solvent due to its ability to dissolve oils, alkaloids, gums, and natural resins. And it can also be used as a gasoline additive. Isopropyl acts as a central nervous system depressant, and toxicology reports determine that roughly 15 grams of isopropyl alcohol can have a toxic effect on a person weighing a little over 150 pounds if left untreated. Poisoning can occur from ingestion, inhalation, or skin absorption, and symptoms of isopropyl alcohol poisoning include flushing, headache, dizziness, nausea, vomiting, hypothermia, low blood pressure, shock, and respiratory depression. Isopropyl alcohol can be used in place of formaldehyde, and it is a less toxic alternative. Another cool use of isopropyl alcohol in the laboratory is for DNA extraction. Isopropyl alcohol cannot dissolve DNA, so it can be used to extract it. That concludes my report on isopropyl alcohol.